Hi friends, hope you all are doing good. This video is a continuation of the series on how to handle negative people. So in my part 1 series, I have discussed regarding who are negative people, what are their characteristics and why it is important to handle them properly. So for those of you who have not watched my part 1, I have put the link in the info box. Please do click on to the link and watch it. So in this part 2 series, I am going to discuss regarding the 6+3 strategies that can be used to overcome negative people. 6 ordinary or basic strategies and 3 extraordinary or superior strategies which we can use to overcome these negative people. So first, let's look on to the 6 basic strategies to handle these people. So let's get started. Strategy number 1. Don't buy into their negativity. We should learn to maintain an emotional distance when we are having conversation with these people. That is, we should be kind, we should listen to them with a sympathetic ear, but we should learn to look at what they are telling in a very neutral way, in a very non-judgmental way. We should not become highly emotional with what they are telling. And also, it's very important that we learn to use a less loaded language. That is, these people, when they are speaking, they'll say that that person is very rude. It is very difficult to live with this specific person in the family. That person is very harsh to me. It was ultimately a worse situation which I experienced, etc. So what we can do is, very kindly, we can repeat the same thing, or we can rephrase it that I understand that it was a difficult situation for you. Because whatever I am telling will have an influence on my thoughts. So it is very essential that we have to maintain our positivity. Also, we can use a technique called as appreciative enquiry. That is, when these people, they are describing the negative situation with lots and lots of adjectives, we can just ask them, have you gained anything positive by passing through such a terrible situation or by passing through such a negative situation? Sometimes these people will tell, yes, now I have learned how to overcome a particular person. Now I have learned how to become more confident in my dealings. So at least that positive statements what they are telling will help them to remember that there was something positive out of a negative situation. But trust me, this always never work. So even if it doesn't work, what we can do is slowly we can try to navigate the conversation. That is, slowly we can try to talk on something other, maybe a neutral topic. You can ask about their family, you can ask about their kids, and slowly you can divert the conversation. The golden rule in this statement is that we should learn to maintain an emotional distance, because whatever these people are telling need not be 100% true, and whatever they are telling need not be that terrible a situation what has happened really. So we should learn to maintain that distance so that we'll be able to appreciate that in a very objective way. Strategy number 2, never convince them to stop being negative. This is the biggest mistake most of us do. Whenever we see any one of our family member or any one of our friends always dwelling in negative thoughts and trying to speak negatively, we usually start to lecture to them, we usually start to preach to them, telling that you should stop thinking negative, try to think positively, try to tell things positively. Trust me, it will never work, because it will only spoil the relationship. They'll start thinking that you are not understanding them, you are in fact being rude to them or harsh to them. So it will only spoil our relationships. But if you want, you can try it once or twice. If it works, really praise God. But if it doesn't work, you need not feel bad about it, because it is due to their fixed mindset of negativity. Strategy number 3, suggest only when asked for. When somebody is describing a very difficult situation or very tough situation, the usual tendency in us is we'll start to give suggestions as we are listening to their stories. But negative people, they don't expect any suggestions from you. They need only somebody to listen to all their descriptions. But if they are asking you for a suggestion, if they're asking you, what do you think I should do in this situation, then you can give suggestions carefully after much thought. Again, if they are not going to take up your suggestions, you need not worry about it because it is their nature. Number 4, limit your expectations. That is, when you face a difficult situation, please don't go to a negative person for an emotional support, because these people, they don't know how to give an emotional support. They know only to receive, and sometimes they are even demanding. That is, when they have a problem, they will expect that you have to listen to them, you have to console them. But on the other hand, when you are facing a problem, they will not know how to give an emotional support and they will be less bothered about it. So in such situations, if you are having difficulty, please contact your other friends or other good people who can really encourage and comfort you. Number 5, hold your tongue. This is very important, especially when this negative person is going to be someone in the family or someone in the workplace, because these people are very good in passing rude comments. So we saw in part 1 series that they will pull down other people. So suppose if they are going to pass a rude comment in front of other people, the usual way how we react is we also will become angry and we may spit out some angry words. But this will only spoil the relationship and this will increase their negativity. So what we can do is just ignore the comment. Don't give any weightage to the comment what this person is telling, because this person is not passing the comment only to you. Similar comments are being passed to every other people. So don't give any weightage to the comment, but if at all, if you feel that there is something constructive to be taken up from the comment, you add that into your life and try to improve on that. Otherwise, don't take their comments personally, because these people are like that. Just ignore their comments. Number 6, take a break. That is, learning to take a break from being exposed to this negative person. But if the spouse is going to be a negative person, then no other go. We have to deal with this person every day. But still we can learn to take a break by calling up our good friends or other family members, relatives, or even our colleagues or even our co-workers, so that it will help us to recharge our battery. Taking a break is like recharging yourself so that again you're ready to get exposed to this particular person. One more simple technique what you can do is try to deal with this person in a group. That is, when you're going to meet this person in a group, what will happen is whatever that person is telling need not be absorbed only by you. It will get dispersed to the whole family members, or it will get dispersed to the whole group members, and slowly you can learn to navigate that topic to something neutral. So these are the 6 ways which we can adopt in our everyday life to deal with this negative person. There are 3 extraordinary or superior ways how we can handle negative people. If you do this, you're really a wonderful person. Number 1, be the light or be the role model. That is, we can start to identify and start to give compliments to this negative person. Just because the person is negative, that doesn't mean that this person does not have any talents or any good qualities. In fact, they have lot of God-given talents. So you can specifically pick up any one thing which they did it very nicely, and you can appreciate them for that. Same way, you can do something nice for them. Maybe it is just waiting for them, or maybe it is carrying something heavy what they are doing, or maybe you can even just take something for them to show that they are being cared for. Trust me, this change will never happen within a day. It will take, but definitely slowly there will be a change. Maybe within a year, or maybe after 2 years, you will find that this person is slowly turning or changing his or her character to come and walk and enjoy the light of positivity. Number 2, never gossip or ridicule about this person. It's very important that we should never gossip about this particular person, how much ever they hurt us. Because when we start to gossip, actually we are bringing down their fame. You are actually defaming these people. So how much ever they hurt you, try not to gossip about them or ridicule them, because when I start to gossip, even I am taking the path of negativity. So I am reminding you, these are superior ways or extraordinary ways. So it will be a little bit higher, but still it definitely works. Number 3, pray for them. It's not easy to pray and to bless somebody whom we don't love, but prayer works miracles, because as we pray for this particular person, as we really love this person, and as we really want this person to come to the light, when we start to pray, surely things will change. Either this person will change from negativity to positivity if it is God willing, or situation will change in such a way that you may need not have to get exposed to that person again. Anyway, change will happen, and so these are the 3 extraordinary ways which we can use to overcome negative people. As I conclude, I would like to tell that these people would have become negative. Maybe it is due to their life circumstances, or maybe it is due to their rough childhood experiences, which is filled with abuses, or maybe failures, or even illnesses. Sometimes it may be due to some personal problems like unresolved conflict. That is, when they have not settled a conflict with a very important person, or maybe it is due to jealousy or even anger. Whatever may be the cause, let us learn to be kind to these people. At the same time, let us learn to protect ourselves so that we will be guarded from their negativity. If at all, if you have failed to handle these people effectively, like if you have gossip about them, or if you had been rude to them, or if you had fought with them, it's not a problem. Don't feel guilty about it. Maybe it was due to your emotional drain you behaved like that. It's okay. But hereafter, let us try level best to be kind to them by adopting these simple strategies. I would like to encourage you by telling that change is constant. So definitely there will be a change, and let us hope for the best. So let us try to treat these people with prudence and kindness. Thank you.